Now, part of my work as a coach is looking at obstacles to success. Perhaps the biggest obstacle to success that I know of is dysfunctional independence. Dysfunctional independence. Now, healthy independence is where you learn to think for yourself. It's where you take responsibility for your actions and that type of thing. Abraham Maslow talked about being independent of the good opinion of other people. Now, that's healthy independence. Unhealthy independence, or if you like, dysfunctional independence, is where we are trying to do things too much on our own. Every now and then I run a mastermind group on success intelligence for around about 10 people or so. And we get together for about 6 months, and in that 6 months we support each other in a way where we experience breakthroughs in our work that we couldn't possibly have done by ourselves. It's part of the fun of running a mastermind group, actually, is that we pool our resources and we support each other. It's like having 10 coaches on board to support you in your work. And it really helps us to think in a big way, but also to be open and receptive in a way that's going to help us be even more successful than we already are. Now, none of that's possible when you are experiencing dysfunctional independence. Let me give you some symptoms of dysfunctional independence. The first one is that you're trying to do life all by yourself, and as a result, you are playing small. Another symptom is that you never ask for help. You're probably very good at giving help, but the thought of asking for help feels blasphemous and even illegal. You've really trained yourself to be self-reliant, but to a degree now where you're blocking out help. Another another symptom of dysfunctional independence would be that you get a fail mark for receiving. You're very good at giving, but you're not so good at letting yourself receive. If you're really, really independent, it's very hard to trust anybody else. And most of all, one other symptom I could focus on now would be that if you're really, really independent, you are prone to bouts of exhaustion. Why is that? That's because you're running on your own steam, and also you're relying more on adrenaline than you are on grace. I actually believe that the age of the independent person is over now, in the same way that the age of the independent economy is over. We are all interrelated, and the more we get with that program, the more I believe we will experience a greater level of success ultimately. I think it's fair to say that every new level of success requires a new level of partnership. So every now and then it's good just to stop and reflect on how you could be being less independent and more successful.